Everybody doing? Everybody doing good today? I hope so. I believe so. Today is Happy Saturday, and hopefully we're gonna have a good, wonderful Saturday today. Okay, I am going to start. And so, what I'm going to talk about today, I didn't do a topic for today. I'm just going to, but what I want to say is, oh yeah, it's in front of me. So, my head is above the water. That is the topic for today. And then we're going to jump a little bit into other subjects for today. People have said, I'm tired, I'm very tired, I'm sad, I don't want to be here with the living, the living group. But I'm here to inspire you to keep living, in a positive way, I'm here to say that, to give you the encouragement to live day to day. Look at the positive things, like I've said before in my life. You woke up, you have to look at the good things that don't cost. Everybody looking at money, 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 money. How much money I paid on this vacation, how much money I paid on my car broke down, how much money I paid on my clothes, how much money for the food, how much money for this, that, this, that. Don't worry about all that stuff. We know that it's coming, you know. But there are ways that we can cut back, and I have showed y'all that on my shorts. I've shown y'all. That is hot. So, that's one good thing, is thanking God for waking you up this morning. Because some people didn't wake up, they went to sleep. Or they was on pain medicine or maybe a drug and they didn't wake up. So, be thankful and be happy that you woke up. So, the next thing we're going to talk about is something. And this is something that I see. And I'm not going to tell y'all what, because somebody always come on here and always say, we don't cook that or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to put it like this. Buy something long-term food storage, because y'all know they said that the EBT finna get cut off in sometime in November. I know. So, Amy, hi, hi, good morning. So that's why I say just buy something long-term storage. I'm not gonna say what, because every time I say something, somebody come for me. So y'all figure out what long-term storage is. You can look it up online if you don't know, to give you some better ideas, or ask an older adult. Y'all not gonna attack me on that today. Okay, hello. Footballer on top 459. What's up? Okay, learn how to give. Learn how to give instead of always on the receiving side. Don't just always take. Learn how to give. Learn how to share. And that's just like, if you have some chicken, don't give somebody that old chicken that you don't want, and then here you are, you eating a better chicken. Feed people how you want to eat. Yeah. So, and the thing about it is, just like with relatives, and let's just say, sometimes the teacher may do something for your kids. A neighbor may do something for you. Really, no one has to do anything for you, especially if you are grown. They really don't. They're just their choice. They just have a good heart. They do. So, if you do have someone doing something for you and you are grown, just be respectful. And the correct thing is to just do something back for them. I mean, do right way is due. Don't just always have your hand out. Because the way this world going, if people see that you're not trying to help them and you're always charging them, eventually they're going to say, ugh, well, she ain't trying to help me, so I'm going to pull back too. Why, just see what I'm saying? People probably have already gotten like that because they're looking at, like I said, the cost of everything. Everything is gone sky high. Yeah. Taking life for granted. And I talked it about that. I just talked about it a little early. But there's another little part that goes with that, taking life for granted. Your relatives, or it could just be anyone that normally, regularly do something for you. Hi, I've been listening, but I'm on the road. Thank you. I remember you. um, yeah, but like I said, sometimes when people do a lot for you, you don't realize what they're doing. And really, you don't appreciate it because it's not your money that you worked hard for. It's someone else's money. But after they are deceased, then you get to see, oh, God, she was buying me shoes. Oh, my God, grandmama was buying me clothes. You see it then. Because, see, my grandmama used to buy me stuff. And she told me, she said, you're not going to miss me until I'm dead. And I didn't miss her, until she was dead, deceased. I knew she was my grandma, but I really didn't miss her. And that's the honest to God truth. That's why I say, when people are alive and you see, I can see a child. I'm talking about an adult. Some people do help adults out, if they're spoiled. They do. Some of them do. Not everybody. Because some people, some parents, you are grown, you on your own. Some of them are like that. But everybody is not like that. Don't believe that. Everybody is not like that. They're just like some people teach their kids how to get a house, how to invest their money. Some people don't teach their kids that. And that's why they don't have anything. They wasn't taught. That's all I'm saying. But see, it's going to get down to some realness. If y'all eventually don't have your own business, see, I was taught to get my business. And eventually, that's what I'm going to get. Yep, I am. You're not going to make it. That's why when you go in the store now and you say, ooh, it's hard. If life is hard already now, and we've been like, the price has been going up a little bit every year, but it's really hitting you now since the Democrats and the Republicans are kind of fighting, I guess, or whatever. But I'm not going to get into that. People feel the crunch, I guess. And so when the EBT get cut, you're going to really feel the crunch. And you're going to be hollering. And see, I'm telling y'all what to do. And y'all come on here and say, oh, she talking about that EBT. I'm gone. Okay. The next month, you're going to come on here and you're going to be crying. And then I'm not going to want to hear it because you didn't want to hear me. Because me, I'm not on EBT. And like I said, I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat. Just because y'all don't eat that don't mean I ain't going to eat. I mean, I'm not trying to be selfish. I'm not. It's just some real stuff. I'm telling y'all what to do, y'all. Don't come crying to me. I don't want to hear you. I'm like the mama now. I done cried out. I done turned pink blue in the face, and y'all not listening. So I'm gonna get ready to talk a little bit more. I'm trying to see what I want to say. So, did anyone have any questions? Oh, your sister. Prince, you still on here? Because I don't want to talk and you're not on here. Yeah, you're Corner, but I mean Prince. That's who I'm talking to. He's the one who's talking about this one's for my sister. She's going through some pain and she's been doing good. She said that the first day was rough for them because the other girl was not in her. The other girls were not in her. I don't understand that last part. I don't. The other girls was not in her. You mean they was not with her? I don't want to talk and then I'm saying the wrong thing. And see, that's another thing. Pain is going to come. Sickness, that's another thing that I was going to talk about. I was trying to see did anybody have any questions. Fighting is all some people have. Yeah, but y'all better get away from that because the fighting ain't going to do you any good when you're weak and hungry and cold and you looking at purple fingertips. Fighting ain't going to do you no good. What you fighting for? When you're too weak to even fight. I ain't finna be fighting with nobody. I'm gonna be up inside somewhere alone and trying to eat the little bit that I do have. So, like I always say, and y'all probably have heard me say this before, treat people how you want to be treated. If you want to be treated bad, but I don't suggest that. I always say treat people how you want to be treated. And, I was taught to treat people good. I was taught to be fair with people. I was raised by my mom and my stepdad. So, there you go. Okay, so, and another thing, and I'm fixing to get off. Y'all can like, comment, subscribe, share. Because I have to finish up my tea, and it is hot. That's why I have my little spoon in it. It is scorching hot. It's good, too. I put some cane sugar in that stuff. Ooh, that stuff good. And I'm not going to collaborate too much on this. Y'all will see what I mean. Sick. Being sick. It is here. It is coming full force. And you will see what I mean. I'm not on Medicaid. I have a insurance, but I'm not on Medicaid. So I'm going to leave it like that. So do anyone have any questions? Ooh, that's some good tea. Y'all know I have been spicy beef instant lunch. Okay, that's what you like. But you know what? I don't eat that. I don't even buy that. Not to put you down. Don't do that. If you look at what some of those ingredients are, they're not good. If you type them in online one by one, someone was telling me, I'm not going to say who, they was telling me that it causes something. But just look every ingredient up online and you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't even buy that. I make my own little noodles. And you may say, well, she want to go through all that. It's just healthier. I'm getting to the point where, I want to, and I was talking to my husband about this morning. I want to eat healthy. And then some people say, well, you're going to die anyways. Well, I may, some people I see live to be 110. I may want to live to see 115, 120. I may can get 130. Who knows? And then somebody said, well, you'll be too old to even move. I have talked to a 95-year-old lady. She was finna turn 96 the next day. And she was driving. All by herself. Now, what about if she sit back and she listen to y'all? She'll be sitting at home, crippled, depending on her kids. So, that's why I say, I'm taking a whole different approach to eating. And I know last night, y'all probably saw my video, and some of y'all probably haven't. But that was a steak bowl. But I don't eat steak all the time. When I go to a restaurant like that, I don't like to eat chicken because I eat chicken at home. I cook chicken different types of way at home. So when I go to a restaurant like that, Triple or McAllister's, I want to eat a meat that I normally do not eat. Somebody's smiling. Yeah, I'm trying to give y'all some idea. Don't just go there and eat chicken. Like, when I went to Chopo, it was a lady and I guess her mom or her grandmom, I don't know which one, you can't tell nowadays. And they ordered chicken. But you always eat chicken at home. So when you go to a restaurant, and yeah, it's going to be higher, but my goodness. So I got steak because I don't eat steak every week. Not even every month. So, you see what I'm saying? I want to eat something different. So that's just what I do. Even with my fruits, I'm always eating oranges and apples. The bananas basic say then you get burnt out on that, and then you go to other fruits. From Walmart or Aldi's or Ross's. But then I also like to go somewhere else to a fruit stand, and try to get some different fruits that I normally do not eat, which basically for me would be exotic fruits. for me, you know. It's one fruit, I can't think of the name of it, but it comes from China, boy. That's some good fruit. But if you don't like sugar, you're not gonna like it. And I think it's called the dragon fruit. That stuff is good. Got a lot of seeds in it, but you can eat the seeds. It's not gonna hurt you. They're little. In another place in the United States, to buy fruit from and veggies, it's called World Market. I go there. Anytime I go there, I get different fruits that I normally do not eat. Yeah, and that's just how I am. Just to give y'all more meats would be available if more people ate. It. Well, I do see meat inside of the store. Like I went to Walmart for the past 2 days. I see meat in the stores. They're there, but look like meat is the highest thing to buy. It costs the most of everything up in the store. So I guess, like you said, people are not buying it anymore. Then it all depends on if it's not available. It all depends on, you on the other side of the world. But I know here in the United States at Walmart, it's a lot of meat. People just not buying it, or just a certain time that they buying it. But that's what I noticed. Yeah. Yep. You said more types. Yeah, looked like it was a man in front of me. He was buying pork chops. Last time I ate a pork chop, it made my head hurt. So you can imagine how I feel. I don't like buying pork chops. Y'all know what? And I'm not lying. I don't even drink sodas. I don't drink sodas. I don't. We don't even buy sodas. But I know y'all love it. Y'all sodas and y'all chips. Oops, sorry, y'all. Y'all love that. I don't love it. And chips, I'm trying to get away from all that. Nobody eats snake or caramel. No, I don't want that. But I know people say, well, push come and shove, ain't nothing else here. You eat that. Push come to shove, you'll eat that. And what people do not understand is that you don't just have to eat an animal to get your protein. People don't understand that. You don't always have to eat an animal to get your protein. I know what to eat to get my protein. Even though I know I had a steak, or y'all see me eat some chicken. Yeah, I know. But trust me, that's not all the time. And I'm telling y'all, I'm going to tighten up on my diet. And it's not because the prices of the meat are going up. It's a particular time when they marking the meat down. For real, that's not it. It's just getting to the point to where I want to be healthy. I want to have energy. Yeah, that's it. I want to live. I'm not ready to die. But if you're feeling pain in your body every day, it's not too much that you can do. I guess you will be ready to die. But see, I don't want it to get to that point. For me, I'm speaking on me, So, yeah. Y'all can subscribe, like, comment, share, comment, and like. I almost got ahead of myself. I'm thinking about what I have to do when I get off of here, and yeah. So I'm not gonna hold y'all wonderful people. Y'all was a good group today. I don't get that all the time. But I will talk to y'all little people later, and I hope that y'all learned something, because I'm telling y'all, it's gonna get rough. It's already rough. The belt finna get tighter. And y'all finna be yelling. Do not come saying nothing to me, because y'all did not want to listen. And y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.